I'm Heather from Paint to World Favorite Arts, and today is Monday in our P.J.S Yarn Chat podcast. Hi everyone, I hope you have all had an awesome, wonderful week and everything since we've last talked. I ended up having a busy but fun week between having orders and family things going on. I ended up going by really fast, and now it's a new week and I have a bunch of things to share with all of you. As you saw in the beginning, those are some of the things that I ended up making that ended up getting shipped off to their new home. So now I am showing you some stuff that I ended up making and some future things that are going off to someone. And here they are. These are the things that I ended up finishing, even though I was super busy. I ended up finishing up this little teeny chubby sloth. I'm super excited to make a sloth. I've been wanting to make one, but most of them involve felt, and I'm not big on gluing felt and sewing felt onto things where I like everything out of yarn. So this shows me that it's capable of making a sloth out of yarn. The next one will be more shaped like a sloth and not just a chubby little sloth, but I still think this one's super cute and adorable. I love its little claws that I ended up sewing on, and its legs and arms, and its face is so cute. I added a smile to it as well as cheeks to make it kawaii, and I ended up making this cute amigurumi sloth, and it's pretty much just crocheted in the round. You just increase, and then you make a X amount for the length, and then you decrease. Then you sew up its little bottom with a whip stitch, and then it's all single crochets. And then you make the little mask part, which is just single crochets working across the X amount, and then you go around it and it creates the like roundish shape. And then you make the eye parts, and then I put safety eyes. You could put beads, you could even put the pattern said little balls of polymer clay, which is super cool. You can glue on, and you can make its nose out of that too if you want, or even beads. But I decided to use safety eyes. I used 5mm black safety eyes from AliExpress with the little plastic backs instead of metals like I was getting in the past for smaller eyes, and I really like the plastic backs, even though metals are more a little different. But sometimes I've had issues where I've had to glue the eye on because the metal piece fell off. It was a really weird situation. I don't know if it's just me not pushing the metal down enough in the back, or if it's just a thing with metal eyes. I don't know if other people have experienced that. I haven't ever experienced that with the plastic washers, so those are the ones I like and aim for. But the metal backs are cool too. They're fine. I just use glue with them from now on because I've had the backs fall off inside and then the eye pop out at me, so I'm like, that's not too good. But anyways, I just sewed on the dark brown to the light brown, and then the light brown to the regular brown to make its little eyes and stuff. I sewed its nose on and its mouth with black embroidery floss. I gave it white cheeks, and then I sewed its little arms on by just doing single crochets X amount, and then you make it this roundish shape, and that's arms, legs, and then you 3 little things on it to make it claws, and it's super cute and adorable. I love this little sloth. I'll be making other ones in other colors, and I like how cute and chubby and adorable it is. And this was all made out of special DK weight yarn, and it's in the color just one of their brown colors. I think it's called mocha. This one's like wood, the dark brown, and the light brown. It's just light brown. I had a bunch of numbers on it, but it's Stylecraft Special DK 100% acrylic DK weight yarn. It is a super nice super soft acrylic yarn, and I really like it. It doesn't make my hands itch or feel gross after using it, and it doesn't feel too synthetic for me to be hard to work with. It's very easy to work with. It's not like super heavy like some of the worsted acrylics are, but and it's not like a red heart. It's fluffy. It's almost like a Vienna. I think it's called a Vienna. I always say the name wrong, but it's this Vienna one I've used before. It reminds me of, and even the color that I had once. And it's a super soft acrylic worsted weight yarn. It reminds me of. It's It's in, I think, Burnett or one of those brands, or Lion, I don't remember, but the Vienna reminds me of it. I always call it the Vienna yarn, but I always, when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's it, or if I see it written, but in my head right now I can't remember the full name, but yeah, that yarn, it's kind of a little like that in coloring, the brown colors of that one, and even in textures, but it's not quite as thick because it's DK. But yeah, it's super nice yarn. And I like that it makes the little amigurumis a tad bit bigger because I used a C hook versus a B hook. Also because the yarn's a little thicker than the pink box yarn, but it is super nice. And I like that you can squish it and do whatever you want with it, and it will still come back to the way you want it. Once it's sewn down, it's staying that way as long as you tie your knot in and don't have a loose thing going on. And that's the good part about acrylic. It's once it's together, it's there for like until the yarn goes away, which I've seen 20-30-year-old acrylic stuff and it doesn't go away. So, and even older. So, like some of the blankets my great aunt did, she crocheted these beautiful blankets, and they're super nice. They're like new still, and they're like 40 years old. So it's crazy. But anyways, I ended up making this little, I call it a bunny creature. It was a little happy accident. I was trying to make a regular bunny, but then I ended up making the ears a little odd. So not quite wide enough. So then I was like, okay, well, and its body's not quite that long, so I was like, okay, it's a bunny creature, and it's super cute, adorable. I made the body was made by this other pattern, but I made it a little bigger. I changed it completely, and I decided to change all the body parts around, so pretty much my pattern. And that's the back with the little tail. You just do single crochet working in the round, but you make it kind of like a square shape, or like a rectangular shape, I would say, more so than a square. So it comes out kind of like a rectangle on top, because you start off single crochet. You don't work in a loop. Then you create a circle from there, and then you just go around increasing and decreasing, and then you sew up the little bottom. I love how nice acrylic yarn likes to lay down flat once it's sewn down for me and closed shut. It doesn't puff up because it's super nice. You could just smooth it out with your fingers. It's pretty cool when you're sewing it down. I really like that. Then this is just working in the round, and then you just do increases, and then it's like you work in a circle, and then you fold the circle in half, and then I sewed it, and then I sewed it on the other side, and it creates these little like bubbly feet. It's really cool. And it's like a circle that's folded in half, kinda, and then you sew it down. It's super cool. And then you do a little different thing. You work in the round with this one, and you just do increase, decrease. You work in the round with this too, but you just do a little less, and it creates this little like arm thing. And you do a little different size for the ears. And then I used this is acrylic yarn. It is a DK weight, special DK, Stylecraft special DK, and the color, I think it's, I want to say fondant or candy floss, one of the two. It's this really pretty pink. It's not quite a light pink, and it's not quite a dark pink. It's like in between. It's very pretty. It's almost like a bubblegum pink. It's super pretty. And the nose at it, I just hand embroidered. It's just a triangle shape. It's in this periwinkle, well, not really periwinkle, it's like this purpley blue color. And then I did green for the cheeks. I did black for the mouth. And then for the eyes are 6mm black safety eyes from AliExpress, which I really like how they lay nicely down. You can't see the backs like you can sometimes on eyes if you put them on too tight. And I like how the backs go on without hurting my fingers. It's great. And then, the tail is just a circle. You just work it around, increasing X amount, and X amount, and then you sew it on. It creates this cute little tail, and it's super cute, adorable. and I love making it. I want to make other colors, and it's super adorable. Then I ended up making a pencil, and it ended up getting shipped off in an order, like you saw in the beginning. So I had to make another pencil. I made these before, I showed them on my podcast, but I will talk about it again. It's just increasing, decrease, you work at the back loop, then you go X amount around, and then you do another back loop, front loop thing to create, when you color change it to the blue, to create the little ripples, I guess you would say the metal part of the pencil that connects to the eraser. And then for the pencil part, you just work in regular single crochets all the way around, and then you do your decreasing once you hit this color, which is the brownish color. You then do decrease once you hit the black, and you go around and decrease, and then you sew shut to create the little pencil tip. I like that you can make colored pencils out of this. You can make regular pencils. You can make it all different colors, and that's what I plan on doing. And the eraser can be a different color. This can be a different color. I like the color changing of it all, and I can't wait to make a boar. I use black embroidery floss for its eyebrows, for its mouth, and I use 6mm black safety eyes for the eyes that I got from AliExpress. I stuffed it with polyfill stuffing all these and whip stitched it shut, and it came out a super cute pencil. Oh, and it's pink embroidery floss for the cheeks. And I'm learning how to make color change a little smoother so there's less seams, which is awesome. I'll show you some techniques with that soon, and I also know a really good video that I will link down below. It's from Lewis and Loops that he just put out that talks about color change and how to do a really nice way of doing it, and doing it pretty much flawless, or doing it where you see a little bit but it's not totally perfect. But then if you're not a crocheter, then you won't notice it. If you're someone that crochets or knit, you would notice it, kind of thing. So, and then he shows the difference. It's kind of cool. He did a really nice video with it, and it explains how to do it really nicely. I have a little different way of doing it, so that's why I'm going to put a video out as well, but I'll show you the link to his video. I think it's very helpful. And it's a crochet club video, actually. It's from Lewis and Loops, and it's on Crochet Club. And it's a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Alright, so I ended up selling one of these little guys, so I was making another one, and I know this future order wants one of these. I then showed her both of them, and she picked out this one. So this one is the one that is left for my shop, and they're little Totoros in the color grays that I was talking about in my last podcast, so I won't go over it again because I've done it before. She also bought a white one, the blue one. She bought the tree creature, the two octopuses, star, another octopus, and another one of these in the future. Because I guess she wants to complete her white and gray ones, and she likes the white and gray ones the most. So, and then she's gonna be getting a couple other items from me in the future, which is super cool. I really like that, and I did a nice little trade with her, and I ended up getting this cute little snow yeti. He's gonna become my yeti mic on my live streams buddy that I'm going to have him hugging the little mic. He's sitting next to me, and I love him. He's so cute. I want to make one out of yarn. She makes things out of socks, and she has her own Etsy shop, and I will link her down below. Her name is Melissa, and she's super nice to talk to, and she makes little sauce monsters, and she makes snow yetis. And this one is out of like a felt. It is felt with a felt face and little button eyes, and it's sewn on face and little heart that's like a stickerish heart kind of thing. I think it might be painted on, because that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like felt, but it's so cute. And she can put snaps on it if you want, and it's made with beans inside, not stuffing, so it's a little different. And she has the sloths and monsters, and they come in various sizes, as well as the little snow yeti. And I got the one without snaps, and he's so cute and hand-sized. So soft. I love him. And I'll link her shop down below. She also bought some things from my shop and loves the little amigurumis I make. So, and then we traded for that one, a couple items, and she bought a couple items at the same time, which is a nice little thing on Etsy. I don't do trades that often, but if I did really want something in the store, wanted something of mine, then sure, why not? Since we're just going to exchange money around anyways. But anyways, yeah, I highly suggest if you want a yeti or like a sloth or a monster out of like socks or felt, she's the girl to go to. She's amazing. These ones, they're just the little tutorials, and they have the little tails, and they are hand sized, and they're in the color gray. I love how cute they came out. This one's belly is more like the original, a little bigger, and his face too, so I don't blame her for picking this one out of this. This one's a little different when you show them next to each other, but not by much. Trying to make my amigurumis more identical, but it's really hard. And then got an order for one of these marshmallows on a stick. I gave my new marshmallows on a stick have a pipe cleaner in it, so then they don't do this because it's really hard to create stiffness with yarn. So you have to stick something in there or stuff it, and the new ones will have pipe cleaners and a little stuffing. Probably if it's the bigger size or this size, will just have pipe cleaner. Super cute. So the order ended up making one. I ended up making one of those for that order, and then this is the one I originally had because I felt they're gonna be getting one of these, expecting it to be able to be bendable. Then you don't want it floppy, especially if it's a play toy or if you're hanging it up or whatever, or displaying it somewhere. Yeah. So I decided that the newer ones will have pipe cleaners or stuffing in them, depending on how big and thick. I want to make ones with 2 on there, and I want to make ones that are different faces and colors and cheeks and all kinds of cool stuff. And this is just a marshmallow that you just make single crochet, increase, decrease, work in the back loop, then you just work around in a circle, then you do it, increase, decrease, a decrease, and then after you do your back loop, and then you sew shut, then you just do single crochets X amount. This is like my own design, so you just do single crochets X amount, and then you work in the, you don't work in the back loop, sorry. You sew single crochets, you just work around and around until you get the length you want, and the same with the top, and then you sew it on to both ends. These are black millimeter 6 millimeter black safety eyes from 60 eyes before I got the AliExpress eyes, and then this was just a regular yarn I used for the lips, and I did it twice so that way it had thick lips. Super fun, easy to make, and I love s'mores and I love roasted marshmallows, so why not make one on a stick? It's so cute. So the person that's getting the little tutorial wanted a watermelon, so I was making another watermelon, but this one ended up bigger, so I'm going to make the same exact one as this size, because I realized I used a B hook, not a C hook, and that's why this one came out bigger. But these are the little watermelons that are for sale in my shop. They're just worked as you do. These are the same, just 2 different hooks is why they're 2 different sizes. You just do chain out, and then you do X amount, and then you do work in the round with increases, and then you go in the back loop, and then you do round with increase, and then you get this cool rind shape, and then you go around and around without increase, and then you do some more increasing, and then you do some decreasing with changing the colors. And I love how nice the color change, and that unless you're looking for it, you can't even see it, which is so nice. And I love the colors I picked, which are alright, for this one it is Shape Jeezy's. It's like a bright green color, and Kelly green I think it is for Style Craft Special DK. Shape Jeezy's Color Crafter, which is a 100% acrylic yarn and DK weight. This one is a Style Craft Special DK 100% acrylic yarn in the color Kelly Green. This one is green. I don't remember. It's actually a green. I think it might be Kelly Green. And then this one is just a white. That is the Special DK 100% acrylic yarn in white. This one is Special DK 100% acrylic yarn in the color. It's like I think it's actually fuchsia, or it's a really bright pink. And then this is 6mm black safety eyes from 60 Eyes with black eyelashes, a black mouth, and a blue cheeks. So after you stitch everything together and you put the little speckles on, you put the little arms on, which I'll tell you after how you make it, after I tell you the colors. And then these are just black speckles for the seeds, which are just embroidery floss. Then this one is embroidery floss for the seeds. These are black eyelashes. This is black lips and blue cheeks. This is in the color Crash Special DK. It's like a bright green. Then this is like a turquoise color. This one is a white, and this one is that pretty pink that was the same color as this. That is not really a bright pink, not really light pink. It's like a bubblegum pink. It's super pretty. It made a nice pink watermelon. Then the eyes are black millimeters, 8mm black safety eyes from AliExpress. Then the eyelashes are black embroidery floss, and the speckles are black embroidery floss. And at the end you whip stitch it shut to make a little point, but you have to make sure you do it exactly right or the point will not come out right. I found that out when I made one that wasn't right. I didn't bring it out to show you, but I will sometime when I talk about this again. And then the arms, you just do single crochets, work together round, X about, and then you make them the certain length and sew them on. And they come out super cute and adorable. Or you could sew the arms a little different and make them a little different, one on, but they both come out adorable. These ones are actually smaller hook, and I think I did it one less row. And they're just so cute and adorable. I love them, and I can't wait to make more of them. And I'm going to definitely make another one like this, so I have it in my shop once this one's off on its new home, on its way to its new home soon. And she wanted one other item that I don't have out that I'll show you on the next podcast. I just didn't want to make this any longer than I have. So that's it for finished objects. Been crocheting a lot, and it's been really a lot of fun. I have some other objects that should be finished by Friday, which I'm super excited about. I've been putting a lot of new items up in my shop, so if you're interested in buying anything from me and help support me and my family in this YouTube channel, you can, and the link is down below. It is my Etsy shop, and it's linked down below. Instead of Paint a World Fiber Arts with the S, it's Paint a World Fiber Art. It's the only difference of the name, because they wouldn't let me put an S on it on Etsy. They said it was too long, so I ended up having to take the S away. But I like having the S because it should be arts, not art. But anyways, it's okay. Sometimes you gotta compromise to make the internet work for you. So this is the color Granite Gray. It is a paint box yarn, 100% cotton yarn and DK weight, and it never shows the label very well. It's super dark. See, this is like a slate color. This was the dark, and this was the paper white. I forgot to say that. And this is paper white and chocolate, and fudge color, and it's cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn, DK weight, just like this is. And this one is the same kind of yarn, just it's in sun. It's like in butter yellow, camel, and light camel. That is pure black, royal blue, and lipstick pink. Realized I didn't say the colors after, sorry. I'm making a rock creature with this. He's gonna be this cute little rock, and he's gonna have little arms, little legs, and a little like hat thing on him. It's super cute, with a face and eyes, black eyes, and I'm not sure what color the face until he's closer to becoming a face, and it's gonna be so cute and adorable. I can't wait to make it, and it's gonna have another color on top of it and have this little curly thing on top. Oh, they're so cute. I saw it on this website and I thought about making it, and then I was like, but I want to add legs and arms to it, so that's the only difference that mine will have versus the original pattern. And I'm having so much fun making so many crochet things and putting them up in my shop, and it's been really a lot of fun, as well as just seeing all the little amigurumis come to life and having a whole collection to put on my desk, and other things like the one made out of felt that I got for trading amigurumi was awesome, because that helps inspire me, because I wanted to make a snow yeti out of yarn, so that inspires me to want to do it even more. And I've been wanting to make little sloths that are similar shaped and so forth, and I just thought it'd be so fun to make things like that, and have something that's a little different to inspire me, to help me stay motivated to do these things. Because I'm pretty motivated and love making amigurumis, but there's days that I'm just not as motivated, I feel, as I should be. So it's good when I have things that inspire me like that. So yeah, I'll be letting all of you go soon, because I have to clear my computer and fix it, and then hang out with my son and do mommy things and a few other things I have to do today. Also, I'm not sure how long this battery is going to last, because I realized I have to charge all my batteries, so that's never fun when you're in the middle of recording. But anyways, other than that, things are going really good. I'm super excited to have gotten a bunch of crochet things up at the store and get this video out. I'll be an update on the crochet along. I know I've been talking about it and talking about updating it last week, but due to being really busy last week, I ended up not getting around to writing the little update about it or video. I'm going to be doing a video either later today or tomorrow about what's going on with it, as well as about more information on it, and it'll also be written out on the Ravelry podcast chat. So if you're interested and everything, like I've seen a few of you that are interested, I'll be announcing the day that it starts, which will be most likely Friday this week. It'll be starting, and then it'll be going until August of the second or third week of August, which is super cool, because then it gives us plenty of time to make amigurumis and get them finished, and you can make as many as you want. There's not a lot of rules or anything. It's pretty simple. Just make an amigurumi, and you get entered into win a nice prize, and we get to show our finished projects to each other. And I thought Ravelry was one of the good ways of doing it, since you can't show photos here on YouTube, and I know not everybody has Ravelry. Another good way that you can show me your finished project is also on Instagram, if you're doing it and you're not into Ravelry or don't have an account on there and want to do the crochet along. And I will set up a little thing on Instagram for that, so you know what hashtag to link it over, so then I can see your photos, as well as you can do the little Ravelry project page and show a picture off in the there'll be a little section. It'll be finished amigurumis, and that's where you can put it. And everybody that participates will get entered, and up until 5 days of the last of when your projects have to be finished, then we can just all finish it. And everybody that is that puts an amigurumi in before the last 5 days of the crochet along will get entered in for the prize. And then we will just finish up our amigurumis, and then once all the pictures are in, I will then on the last and final day, and then the day after, I will do a drawing, and make a video and show everybody who the winner is that wins part 1, which is this big bag of yarn that I showed on the last podcast, as well as there's going to be 2 hand-dyed skeins and some stitch markers. And I thought those were very nice gifts, because who doesn't want more yarn to make any project you want? And all the yarn that I chose I felt was very universal for anything. You can make anything you want, and that's the fun part. The other cool part is, who doesn't need more stitch markers? I need more. So, and I got a bunch not too long ago, but I always need more, and I'm always losing them, and I thought that was a nice handy little thing to go together with the yarn. So yeah, I'm super excited to show all of you the pretty skeins and the pretty stitch markers. I'll be doing a little video about the crochet along, and that's where you'll see the little pretty prize and more info on it, as well as I'll write it out on the Ravelry chat room area. Alright, so I'm going to be letting you all go, because not just that my camera's going to die and everything, but I have a bunch of things to do. But I just wanted to update you what's been going on with me. I'm going to be doing a knit, crochet, work on whatever 5 arts project that you want to work on together with me kind of video. It'll be this week sometime, probably either tomorrow or Thursday. And I also will be answering my fiber arts tag questions that I ended up getting tagged with, and I'll be talking more about that on another video. And I also will be doing some unboxings. So I hope this weekend that me and my family are doing a really fun family adventure that I can't wait to vlog about and show all of you. It's a super fun one that's actually partly yarn related. It's a secret, but it's until it happens, but it's partly yarn related, which I'm so excited about, and can't wait to share with all of you and show you it when it happens. And then I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are from. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do by hitting the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to leave me a comment, please do by doing that down below, as well as if you'd like to join me on any of my social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, Bloglovin, or Instagram. All those are linked down below, as well as if you'd like to buy any handmade items that are made by me and help support me and my family in this channel, you can by clicking the link down below. That's to my Etsy shop. As well as if you would like to email me, you can. That is down below. If you would like to join us on this crochet along, or join the Ravelry podcast group for Painted World Fiber Arts, that we can get to know each other a little better, and you can also join the crochet knit along. That is all linked down below, as well as anything else that I forgot. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.